Hi everybody, this is Michelle. I'm back with a second week update, post-op update. So I'm going to just get right down to it. I don't have a ton to update with today, but I do want to get with the stats. So at the beginning of this journey, I weighed 262 pounds. The day of my surgery back on February 12th, 2013, my weight was 255 pounds. Last week, which was 1 week post-op, I weighed 246.4 pounds. As of this morning, I weighed 240.6 pounds. So since last week, I've lost 5.8 pounds. Since my surgery date, I've lost 14.4 pounds. And since my high weight, I lost 21.4 pounds. Now, given it's like a 3-week period, I'm ecstatic. I was kind of honestly a little disappointed in the 5.8 pounds weight loss last week, but I can't control what my body wants to do. So I'm just trying not to stress about it, and the weight will come off as quick as it wants to. I'm not in control, and I'm not going to be in control. It's just going to do what it has to do. So I wanted to talk about my exercise routine. I'm only walking. You can see I'm real thrilled. I'm a former runner. I'm a former kickboxer. I'm getting real antsy. I was even thinking today, hey, I think I'm going to go home and I'm going to do some Turbo Fire by Beachbody. No, my doctor said no. I'm only supposed to walk for a month, for 4 weeks. So I'm just going to try to follow what I'm supposed to do. This past week I went to the gym with my husband and kids one time. We intended on going more than that, but things happened and it just ended up going once. But I walked on the treadmill for 30 minutes that night. Other than that, I've done some periodic walking at work during break times. I'll go out. There's a certain route that I can take that's about 1 mile long. There's one that's I think 1.5 miles. So I've done the 1.5 mile one once, and I've done the mile route multiple times. On Sunday when we went to my son's soccer game, there's a little lake by where that they play, so I pushed my daughter in a stroller around the lake, and that was 1 mile. So I'm doing little bits. I'm getting here and there. My energy level is still not where I would like it to be. I think it's because of the lack of protein, a lack of nutrients, a lack of calories. I'm still only getting 500 calories. I think the most I've had is like 650. So I know that it will get better. I know also I've been told that it gets better over time, that your body gets used to not having as many calories as you did before. So it's just a matter of being patient. I'm not a very patient person, but this is definitely a great lesson in patience. So all I can do is be patient. It'll happen when it happens. What I am eating. So for the first week post-op, I was doing clear liquids. Broths, sugar-free popsicles. I did 1 or 2 protein shakes. Not really liking them. Did a lot of soup, strained a lot of broth-based soup, strained all the chunky stuff out. That way you still have some of the flavor of the broth. You just don't have, all the vegetables or chicken or whatever else was in it. Did that. Have been adding unflavored protein powder to the soups that I can. Some of them, it's worked out fine. You can't tell that it's in there. Some of them are just funky and you can't make me eat it. I've actually poured it out and made a new batch of soup. So I've been doing that. And then week 2, which was last Tuesday today, actually last night, I've been on full liquids. Full liquids meaning cream-based soups, milk, protein drinks, sugar-free, popsicles again, Crystal Light, water, Gatorade, Powerade Zero. I've been pretty much trying to do a smoothie in the morning, a smoothie being about 1/3 of a frozen banana, a couple of frozen strawberries, and then half of a protein drink, which I've been doing Premier Protein that you can get at Sam's, and I do half of that, and I can usually get that down, and that's not a problem. For lunches, I've been doing soups, again strained soups. This time I've been doing cream-based soups. A few times there's a United Market Street grocery store right near my work, And with that, they have homemade soups. And so I would go over, I would get a container of soup, and then I'd go back to work and I would strain out all the chunks, and I would just have the liquid part. Most of the time it worked out fine, but Friday I had their clam chowder, which I've had in the past, and it's not the best choice, you know, for me, but considering that I'm only having such a small portion, maybe a half a cup worth of broth, it's not that big of a deal. But my stomach did not agree with it at all. I had the worst stomach ache that I've had this whole time. So, okay, I can't have that for a while. I'm not saying I'm never going to have it again. I just know that right now my stomach was saying absolutely not. The thing that I'm most excited about is today starts soft, mushy foods. I'm so excited. I was getting bored with the liquids. I like the Premier protein shakes, but there was one night, I can't remember what night it was. It may have been Wednesday night of last week. I can't quite remember. But I'm having trouble with my protein intake, so I was trying to force myself into finishing a protein shake. I'd had the protein shake that morning in a smoothie, and I wanted to finish the other half of the shake that night. But keep in mind, that shake is only like 11 ounces. So I was having maybe 5 ounces, 6 ounces. And so I was trying to force myself to drink it. That was a stupid move. There was no room for it. I felt a very uncomfortable feeling, very full feeling in my chest, and my stomach was very upset. It was not happy. You know, you used to be able to choke stuff down, force stuff down, keep it down. I'm finding now that that's not the case. And I knew that you couldn't before, but until you actually experience it, you don't know what it's going to be like. So that was totally new to me. Don't do that. It stayed down, but I had to will it to stay down. It wanted to make an appearance, and yeah. And so now, since then, I've been having problems drinking the Premier protein shakes. I have had some Muscle Milk Light, which is about the same calories. It has a little bit less protein. Instead of 30 grams of protein for 160 calories, it's 160 calories for 20 grams of protein. Better than nothing. It tastes good. Problem is, it's expensive. For a 14-ounce container, one of the stores here had it for $3.50 each. I looked at Walmart for the smaller containers because they have some smaller ones, but they don't carry, the Walmart here at least, doesn't carry the light. They only carry the full strength, and I don't want to do the full strength. So I'm going to keep looking. It's just something different. So I'm so excited about the soft, mushy foods. This morning I had cream of wheat, the Cinnabon flavor. It's a cinnamon flavor. It was okay. I didn't know what to expect. I've never had cream of wheat before, but the doctors recommended it because it's a little softer texture than oatmeal, and I would normally do oatmeal. But it was okay. I'll probably do it tomorrow. The packet was 130 calories. It had quite a few more carbs than I had expected. But at this point, I'm actually looking for energy, so I'm not too concerned about carbs. I know that I will become more concerned when I get more solid foods in me. But it's like 130 calories for this whole packet. I ate half, so 65. I intended on putting some protein powder in there, but I didn't anticipate it being so. I guess I didn't put enough water, and it was a lot thicker than I had anticipated. So I wanted to tomorrow make it with a little bit more water so I can add some protein powder to it, so I can add more than like 1 gram of protein or something. So it's worth a shot. I had for lunch sweet potatoes. Just a half a cup of mashed sweet potatoes, and I ate about 3/4 of that. So I'm definitely feeling full on smaller quantities. For dinner tonight, I found a recipe for a baked ricotta, and I found it on some message boards for soft foods, and it looks interesting. I like ricotta cheese. It's basically ricotta cheese, 8 ounces of ricotta cheese, a half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, 1 egg, some Italian seasoning. You mix that all up. You put it in a 8x8 pan. You pour on top a half a cup of marinara sauce. I really can't do marinara sauce because tomato products give me migraines. So I'm going to do a light Alfredo sauce. And then you put a half a cup of mozzarella cheese on top and you bake it for, I think, 20 to 25 minutes. And I can't remember the oven temperature. I think it's like 400, 425. I'll put it in the show notes so that you can have a link to the recipe. So I'm going to try that for dinner tonight. I'm looking forward to something different. I need to get some liquids in today. Desperately need to get liquids in today. I'm kind of behind. I got busy at work and didn't get a chance to drink my fluids. And then I need to try to drink some more protein. That's my biggest problem, is getting in enough protein. Not having much luck. I know it'll be a lot better once I have, canned tuna, canned chicken. They told me not to have that until weeks 5 and 6. And I'm only starting week 3. So I know that that's not going to happen for a while. So I just do what I can. I hope to this weekend try egg beaters. I love egg beaters mixed with some Laughing Cow light cheese in it, and it melts together and it's really good and tasty. So I'm hoping to give that a shot this weekend to see how that goes down. But that is my update for today. My incisions are healing well. My family's real supportive, other than a few little snide comments here and there. I'm not ready to tell everybody on Facebook yet. Still keeping it pretty private, other than YouTube. But I had a family member tell me that I was lying to the world. Why lie to the world? Why not just own up to it? Well, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to post it on Facebook. I want to give it a chance to lose some weight, to be successful, to show people that I can do this, and then I will at some point own up to the fact that I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. But it's not time yet. It's going to be in my time, not my family member's time. So she can just bite me. So, okay, well, I am going to wrap it up. I hope everybody has a great week, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.